Oh, I'm so excited. Get excited, y'all. I'm Dee, small time girl, big time fan of all things sports, expert shit talker. Welcome to my arena. Let's dap it up. Today, we got one of my favorite people. Marc, say hello. Welcome to my pod. Thank you for doing this. You are a trooper.
Thanks. I'm here. We're going to talk about stuff.
Just a little background. I am a mom. I am a huge Lakers fan, huge Detroit Tigers fan, huge Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So if I seem a little biased, I think you just got to deal with it because it is my pod. Anyway, we're just going to roll into it. So, where should we start? Actually, I know where I want to start.
All right, let's just start.
Let's start. Ladies first. Congratulations to the Las Vegas Aces.
Yeah, clap it up, clap it up.
Clap it up. I think that a lot of people are going to be walking back some shit they said at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, there was a lot of silly talk with them. I mean, they didn't start off great. They did have a rough early season. I think Asia was injured a little bit some of the early in the season, so it makes sense. It makes sense. The regression talk was insane, though.
Insane. Like, what? Like, what? Can we call them a dynasty yet?
No. The Comets won 4 in a row, or they won 4 in that time span. I don't remember exactly if it was 4 in a row. I don't think. I mean, if they win again, I mean they won 3 in 5 years.
Yeah,
that's pretty close to a dynasty. I mean, it just haven't been consecutively, so that's the only thing. Because when you think traditionally in sports and you think dynasty, most of the time it's consecutive, at least 2 or 3. So they run it back to back. Maybe it's extremely hard. Parity is hard. In sports now, parity is harder, especially with all the different cap restrictions and everything. So the hard part is that we might not get a WNBA season next season anyway.
Yeah,
so, that lockout is coming.
Lockout, so. Maybe on the books. I mean, pay them what they're owed. I support it. Is Asia the GOAT of the WNBA? Hell, she might be the GOAT of basketball.
All right, let's relax. It's hard to say. I think she's there. I mean, there's only maybe 2 other people even in the conversation like she is.
Yeah.
And one of them just quit playing basketball. So, just, we know Maya Moore's story, so we don't have to go through it. But, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other, she did everything that you could do, so.
Yeah. I got her up there.
She looking like it.
I got her there.
Yeah.
I have Asia in GOAT talks.
Yeah, see, the thing is, women's sports, in particular basketball, has a heavy tradition at the college level too. So when you start talking about GOATs and stuff, you can't discount people like Taurasi, who won 4 in a row at college level and then still came to the WNBA, was kicking ass. And I think she has, 2 championships in WNBA?
Yeah.
I want to say. So, and plus she has 5 gold medals. 5 or 6 gold medals? So there are some.
Are they neck and neck though?
Yeah. No, because of the nature of the game now, with it being more prevalent a little more now, it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's close because obviously Asia won twice in college or once?
At least once.
At least once for sure. Because South Carolina was just starting to boom when she got there. So
yeah, that's why you.
She at least won once, and then she won a gold medal this past Olympics. So It's close. Her domination on both sides of the ball is something that has been rarely seen. So
yeah,
if she ain't the GOAT, she looking like
she
it.
looking like it. It looks like she only has one mode.
Yeah.
So, she's my GOAT. She's my GOAT. So
really
yeah.
over Cheryl and everybody else.
Yeah. I
mean, we're old enough. We saw Maya Moore play and everything.
Yeah. So I remember the Simone Augustus. I remember the Brittany Griner coming about. I remember Diane Taurasi.
Let's relax on Griner. She don't deserve to be in this
conversation.
conversation.
Sick 'em Bears. We will not.
She was good, but I don't know if she deserves to be in this level of conversation. Maybe in terms of anticipation of coming in.
Not just anticipation, but just like the draw, right? The draw of like you wanting to see someone play. Like I'm not taking Brittany out of the conversation. I'm sorry. Like I'm not.
French for me, but I'll defer to you on that.
Not taking her out.
All things considered, I don't think she lived up to her hype.
I don't think she lived up to her hype either on the WNBA level. But she's still a great one. But yeah, Asia, she is my GOAT over Cheryl. I mean, she got it. She has that. She has what Kobe had for me. It's just there, that hunger, that I'm with it. It's there. So yeah, like shout out to the WNBA, man. Light years ahead of where I remember like my introduction to the league. So love where they're going. Love what's happening with the game.
Yeah, pay them their money though.
Pay them their money. And Chicago Sky, get it together. You got a superstar in your hand. Like, get it together.
She ain't gonna be there for much longer.
Facts. I get you free Angel Reese. She ain't
gonna be there for much longer.
Yeah. So now we have what we can say is kind of like the best time of year. Like it's the most wonderful time of year for sports fanatics everywhere. We have hockey going. We have baseball going. We have the NBA coming back today. So excited. Lakers, let's go. We also got the NFL, middle of the season. Things are starting to take shape. We're starting to see who's on fraud alert. We're starting to see who we should have been talking about. Segue into the MLB because World Series is coming up, right?
World Series is coming up.
Yeah, your Dodgers are there again. I will give credit where credit is due. Yeah. Detroit Tigers. Love my boys. Has such high hopes for them moving forward. We started the season off pretty good, I think, for Detroit. Like, I think when we started the season and we were kind of like, thank you for that love letter, Tarek. But are we serious? Are we still going to go as far as we did last year? So I would say that we had a few like doubtful people, like, all right, will they still be as good, or was it kind of a fluke? So really to see them still make the playoffs and still do pretty good. Horrific September, but we still did pretty good. And honestly, they need to pay him.
Yeah. So the Tigers have this thing where they get all-time great pitchers and they decide that they don't want to pay them anymore, and then they immediately go succeed elsewhere. So we did it with Verlander. I don't remember the Scherzer situation fully, but I mean Max Scherzer played for us too at the same time. So, and they both went on to win World Series pretty soon after they left. So I think if you're a serious baseball team, you have one of the best pitchers in the league, you gotta pay him. You gotta pay him. You gotta figure it out, because The alternative is them coming to the Dodgers. So I mean, I win either way because we will pay.
This guy,
we will pay. So.
Yeah, like 3,152 pitches, 277 strikeouts, and 211 innings. Like, he was a masterpiece. Like, killed it this season. And I, as a fan, will not be mad if he goes where the bag is. He definitely earned it.
Yeah.
But, you know, congratulations to the Blue Jays and the Dodgers making it to the World Series. Game 1 is Friday. Will your Dodgers be ready to go into Toronto and handle business?
Yeah, we got Blake Snell revenge games on deck. We got, I mean, the pitching this postseason has been lights out. I mean, it's been so good that it's made up for our middle relief, which was the biggest thing that I was worried about coming into.
It was rough.
Yeah, we hit that straight. I was worried about playing the Brewers. We hadn't beat them in the regular season. They had won 6 games in a row against us. We hadn't beat them in either series we played, so I was worried, but we seemed to figure it out. I like you know, all our starters have been lights out. So Snell has been lights out. Yoshi has been lights out. Shohei has been lights out. Even all our starter pitchers have been lights out. So the middle relief has been there. I wish we'd stop trying Blake Trinan. I'm over.
You hate?
I don't know what Dave Roberts' session with playing Blake Trinan is. He hasn't had last year. He had it. This year he does not have it, and he hasn't had it in months. So he comes in and it's like, well, I hope the lead is big enough because he's about to give up some runs. So please bring in Banda. Please bring in anybody. Because it's rough. But with our starting pitchers being so consistent right now, it's definitely a good thing. The bats finally woke up. Yeah. They switched up the lineup.
Yeah, that switch up was crazy.
Yeah, the bats were kind of dead in the Philly series. Well, the starting bats. Shohei, Mookie, Freddie were all kind of quiet. Freddie did hit. Freddie was okay. Freddie was basically Freddie for the most part. Mookie, too. It was really Shohei. Shohei was cold as... Shohei was super cold before that game. So he was like 1 of 20 in that bats or somewhere around there. And he was pretty cold, and then he just woke it up. And when you're pitching well, too, it's like our lineup, we have hitters all the way down our lineup. Yeah. We do not have... There's no light part in our lineup. The lightest part is at the very, very end.
And even still, you got some sleepers.
Yeah, because Will Smith has been amazing all playoffs. If Shohei didn't win MVP, I was definitely here for Will Smith. Will Smith has been great all playoffs. Mookie has been consistent all playoffs. Will Smith, Max Muncy has been great all playoffs. We can keep going. They've all been lights out. We're the top of the lineup. Teoscar too. Teoscar was lazy on a few plays in the outfield, but hitting wise, Teoscar has been pretty consistently great. So yeah, there's no rest in our lineup. You from from top to bottom. When you come against us, it's gonna be some problems.
It will be. I am actually excited to see this World Series. I am not a huge Dodger fan, as you know. Mm-hmm. Toronto is a fun team. They're a fun team to me, and I'm expecting like a 7-5 game 1. I'm expecting a 7-1 game 5 in Toronto. I'm not sure which way it's gonna go, but that's where I'm thinking it's gonna land.
If our pitching sticks, Blue Jays are good. I haven't seen enough of them to say either way. I watched the Phillies. I knew what the Phillies were in the postseason and everything. So I don't know if their batting lineup is better than the Phillies. And if we got past the Phillies, I mean, it's hard to say because it doesn't directly translate. But I feel like I have faith in our starting pitching. They've been lights out pretty much all postseason. So if the pitching is good, I'm not sure. See, that's the other thing. I'm not sure about their pitching either. I don't know enough about their about their pitching to say one way or the other who has an advantage there. So I'm excited. I'm excited either way. Breaks, having a long break after you win a series.
Yeah.
In most sports, is typically not the best. You come in kind of cold. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited though. I'm happy. And
I'm happy for you.
I mean, going back to back, nobody has went back to back World Series since 2009. The Yankees were the last team to do it, and so it's already great being back to back. And if we can win, I think that would start off some dynasty talks. Yeah. So
That's fair.
I'm definitely with it.
That is fair. NFL. What a week. What a week. You know, I'm not happy with the outcome of the NFL this week. My Steelers lose a division rival in Cincinnati. Flacco just has our number.
Yeah, I will say, Joe Flacco. Y'all played the Unk Bowl this weekend.
Listen.
Flacco. Which is funny because both Unks look great.
Yeah.
And, like, there was no bad. Once Flacco, after the first quarter, basically, once he had the scheme figured out, he was dunking and diving on y'all.
Facts. Like,
I think he had some 22 attempts to chase. So, like 22 pass attempts. So that's kind of insane. You don't see teams repeatedly go to the same person like that, but they saw the weakness because Ramsey got burnt a million times.
Yeah.
The Steelers secondary is definitely something interesting.
Yeah, I feel like it got a little exposed this week, and I need us to tighten up very quickly. I have to give Aaron Rodgers his props. When we acquired Aaron Rodgers, I wasn't the biggest fan of the move. I was just like, I mean, he'll get the job done, but are we going to the Super Bowl? I didn't really believe in it. But I like the way our offense looks with Aaron Rodgers. I still think we should have kept George Pickens, but I'm not Omar Khan. And
that's 100% because, and we've talked about it before, but George Pickens hasn't played with a competent quarterback until now. With Dak, as much as I don't like the Cowboys, but Dak is a competent quarterback who can get you the ball, and Pickens has looked great. Honestly, he's looked great, and he's been a menace. So I think he's outperforming probably what they even thought they were going to get from from him with that trade. And the trade was for nothing. That was the worst part. Is the Steelers really didn't get anything back. What was it, like a 6th-round pick?
Maybe a 4th round.
Yeah. It wasn't great, but I mean, Pickens wasn't happy, and then having somebody who's not happy in the locker room can always mess up any good thing you have going. So,
yep, yeah,
he would have been. I think though, this would have been a great season for him with the Steelers if he stayed.
I think he was going to have an amazing season.
Yeah, with him on one side and DK on the other side, that just would have opened up stuff so much, especially down the field too. So. Your second best receiver is like Calvin Austin or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking like we're going to get Calvin Austin back, which I like. I hope we can incorporate Roman Wilson into our offense a little bit more. But none of this matters if our defense can't get it together.
Yeah.
None of it matters.
TJ Watt on fraud alert for me.
That's disrespectful. The man is fighting off 2 and 3 people teaming up on them.
Well, tell Cam Hayward to do more. Somebody got to do more.
Cam is doing more. It's our secondary.
Listen,
the secondary is on fraud alert.
I'm a Lions fan. I'm not here to hear your woes about the defense. We haven't had a consistent secondary since I've been born. So
that's fair. And shout out to Detroit teams are just like waking up.
Yeah.
Lions are killing it. They've been killing it for the last 3 seasons.
Yeah. The Lions,
if y'all handle this middle stretch of your schedule, it's a hard one if y'all handle it though.
Honestly, the thing is as good as the offense has been, the offense is still shakier, honestly, than the defense. The new offensive coordinator, while they have some of the plays, it's very apparent that Dan Campbell is more involved in offense than people probably think. Because a lot of the same plays and packages we still roll out were the same under Ben Johnson, who is a terrible person. But that's another story.
Sir, this is the first episode. They gonna shut me down.
No. But yeah. So,
but what a traitor. But I get it.
He went to a division rival. And it's like you could have went anywhere. You decided to go to the Bears of all teams. So. But defensively, though, our new defensive coordinator seems much more flexible than Aaron Glenn was. He seems more willing to give guys shots and play a little more zone. Aaron Glenn was big on man because Aaron Glenn played defense. So he was like, we're going to play man. That's going to be regardless of who our personnel is and everything. And the new coordinator seems a little more open to trying different things because it was literally in this game against Tampa Bay, it was just next man up. We lost 3 players during the course of the game on defense in the secondary. We lost 3 players in the game, and Brian Branch was out because he beat up Juju. So he beat up Juju. So we were very, very light in the secondary, and everybody showed up. And it's starting to feel like, honestly, the defense is better than a lot of people think because Aleem McNeil is back now. So the front 4, we got some pressure coming.
Yeah, pressure.
Our linebackers, Jack Campbell, Anzalone, they've been lights out. Yeah. It's been lights out.
These are facts.
If the secondary gets it together, the Lions are going to be scarier than a lot of people think. And they're already great on offense. If honestly, the defense pulls it together and we get a good defense, listen.
I'm giving y'all the number 2 spot in the NFC right now. So I like what I see. Every year I hope it is Steelers Lions Super Bowl, but it really looked like it could be. It could be.
Yeah, we still have some challenges. We still have some stuff to figure out. Even honestly, offensively, I feel like we have a lot to figure out because the play calling is there, but we're still figuring it out. And you can tell because of the targets. Like we'll have games where J-Mo doesn't have any targets or Laporta doesn't have any targets. Yeah. But so I know it makes fantasy owners mad. I'm not mad because we're winning. We're winning, so I care more about the winning than fantasy points. But it's like that. Once the offense gets a little more balanced and we find our stride a little bit more, it's gonna be even scarier. So yeah, I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for that. Speaking of fantasy, Amon-Ra St. Brown, good sir. Thank you. When I started out the game, I was down 8 points in fantasy, and the person I was going against had their quarterback and kicker available, and you somehow outscored them both. So appreciate it. Yeah. That's a dub for D. Speaking of D.
Okay. That's a segue.
What happened in that Broncos game? Because
33 points in the fourth quarter is absolutely insane.
Wowzers.
Yeah, and it was funny because the last possession the Giants scored, it was like if they did anything else or didn't score that quickly, the game probably would have been over. Jackson Dart scored faster than, which just sounds crazy in retrospect, but Jackson Dart scored too quickly.
And seems to be a theme this week.
Jackson Dart scored too quickly, which gave them enough time to march it down one more time. And I don't know what's going on with Bo Nix, but Bo Nix is asleep for 3 quarters and wakes up in the fourth. And that's been multiple games now where
look, if it works, it works. Like, Denver fans, if I was in Denver right now, I would imagine that all I'm hearing is, we drop bows on them. We drop bows on them. We throw them bows. Because, sir, Bo Nix killed it. I don't know if that's more of props to Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos or side-eye to
the
Giants and
the Giants are their Giants. They're still figuring stuff out. They have some promising stuff going on, so I won't get clowned on them that much because they were right in that game and probably should have won that game, all things considered. But And Bo Nix had 2 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns in the fourth quarter, and that's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
So it's a thing. It's a thing.
It's like the story of New York, though. Just the story of New York sports.
I mean, we'll talk about the Knicks later. I'm not confident in Knicks and Karl Anthony Towns either. So I'm about as confident in them as I am in the Cleveland Cavaliers, but that's a whole other story too.
That is fair. Will the Jets win a game this season?
Yo, I feel so bad for Justin Fields because I feel like, I mean, obviously he's the quarterback, so he's part of the issue too, but the Jets should be, on paper, the Jets shouldn't be this bad. On paper. They don't have a great offensive line, though. And that's one of the biggest problems with bad teams in the NFL, and honestly, that's probably why they're bad, is they don't have a great offensive line. And if you don't have at least a decent offensive line, at least chaos and everything else. So, hopefully they do. I mean, Aaron Glenn, I don't feel bad about Aaron Glenn leaving. He's a black coach. You don't get too many opportunities to really choose where you're going. So the Jets opening was there. He played for him. I get it. 0-7 doesn't look great at all.
Is he gonna make it through the rest of the season?
Yeah, I would hope he at least makes it and gets another shot.
Yeah.
But you never know, man. These teams are very quick to, some of them are very quick to turn on their coach. So we'll see.
That's true. I mean, now you brought up the Knicks.
Yep.
We won't start with the Knicks. But I want to interject here. Ladies, all my ladies out there, this is the time of the year where we have to take advantage. We don't get this time often. Our fellas are all happy because sports are back. The weather is right. This is the time. Hear me, ladies. Go grab them hoodies.
Do not.
Go grab the hoodies. It is time to snatch. Attack. Hoodie attack. Now. Now is the time. If your guy is walking around with a little more pep in his step than usual, he is happy as hell right now. Because the NBA officially starts today. Basketball is on the docket. We only have 2 games today.
Yep.
But we're both Laker fans, so I feel like we're a little excited, a little bit more excited than most. We don't have to wait. We are.
Yeah. Last year we went to the opener when they played Minnesota, and they won that game. So that was the first time we've actually won the opener in a while. We typically don't win the opener. With that being said, we play Golden State. I'm expecting a big game from Ayton. If we have a good game from Ayton, we're going to beat Golden State because Golden State continues to do the same thing where they don't get a real big man. So Al Horford is your big man, or Draymond and whoever. And one thing Ayton is good at is actually rebounding. He's pretty good at that. So
yeah,
that's going to be a thing. Al Horford is 900 years old. This got to stop at some point. So,
I don't get it. I don't understand why he didn't go out on a high.
So the interesting thing about Golden State, and we'll get into it a little more later in how teams are being ranked going into the season, is Golden State has one of the oldest starting lineups in the NBA, and somehow miraculously, people are projecting them to be a top 5 team in the Western Conference. And I am just very confused because I remember when we brought in Russell Westbrook, even though that didn't work out and we had an older lineup, it was curtains. So Steph Curry might make 60 games this year. So I don't understand what people see.
They have them winning tonight. The line was 2.5 last time I checked. Golden State way.
Are we at home?
We were at home, I thought.
That's crazy.
I thought so too.
I guess they think Jimmy Butler is just the answer, I guess, but I don't know. I don't see it like that. I think we have glaring issues. I mean, obviously defense is going to be a continuing issue. until they figure out what they're gonna do. JJ hasn't said who's starting yet, so I don't know if Gabe Vincent is starting. I don't know if Vando is starting. The other four we do know: Austin, Luka, Ayton, and Rui are starting. I think it's probably going to be Gabe Vincent just because they like what he does more on defense. Well, I guess it's not even defense. Defensively, it's offensively. He doesn't stop the ball, so that still leaves us very small though. Austin is 6'6", Gabe is like 6'3", Luka's 6'7", Rui 6'8", and then Ayton is obviously 7 feet. So not bad defensively though. It's going to be the same thing where we don't know how Luka and Austin are going to cover anybody.
Spin cycle.
We don't know how. So as long as we look good offensively, we can figure out a good team defense. I think a good enough team defense, especially for the regular season. So that's my main concern, though, is that defense is going to be an issue. And yeah, Vando's supposed to be our wing defender, and they got him taking 20 footers, and I see Vando taking fadeaways. I'm like, this brother needs to work on laying it up and dunking it, and shooting a corner three, and he airballed a corner three in the last preseason game.
But it might be like Gabe Vincent, because, he started the season off like airballing them corner threes, and then him and Rui, but then they got it together.
Yeah, but Rui is a consistent shooter, though. I'm never concerned with Rui shooting. Gabe Vincent is very streaky. He's up and down during the season. You'll get 2 weeks of great Gabe Vincent, and then you'll get a month of bad Gabe Vincent. So
yeah, he looks like he's definitely in the starting lineup with Luka, Austin, Ayton, and Rui.
So that's interesting. I don't know who's guarding Jimmy Butler in that lineup, let alone chasing around stuff. So that's going to be interesting. I think the bigger thing with the Lakers this year is seemingly they're trying to put their eggs in a basket for next year and the free agents next year. So basically Giannis, I guess, but it seems kind of insane to me to try to punt a year where your best player is 27 or 26 in his prime. Yeah. And you're talking about next year when...
Let's go get a ring now.
Let's go try to win now.
Let's get it now.
So it's just a symptom of this. It's really, a lot of it is the second apron. The second apron is probably one of the worst things they've done to the NBA in terms of cap rules and cap space. It's so restricting. And it's really because of a bunch of owners, poor owners, not poor owners in like poor, but a bunch of owners who didn't want to spend more money to actually improve their team, decided that teams having nice things wasn't great for them. So I think they have to do something about the second apron, or figure out how to make it a little less stressful and restrictive, because part of the NBA and the NBA's media is trade cycle and all that. It's a very sometimes it feels like sports is secondary in the NBA. The drama is first.
Yeah, the drama is first. The drama. Y'all talk about the ladies.
Yeah. Oh no. The NBA is messy. The NBA media is messy. Like, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about Ayton. Cannot wait to see what he's excited to be here, and I think his excitement to be with the Lakers has me really excited. But I've always liked Ayton. I think he's been a great producer. One of the few, he's one of the last true bigs left. So I'm excited to definitely see what he brings to the table. I cannot wait. I do have a question for you though. Mm-hmm. Who do you think will be a sleeper this year?
Sleeper is... It's hard to say. I think the Hawks are going to be good this year.
Okay.
I think they have all the makings of being good. Hopefully Trae Young hasn't re-signed, so I don't know how much that's going to play into it, but they have Porzingis, they have Dyson Daniel. He re-signed, so that's good. They have Trae Young. They have a really good young team.
Yeah.
So they have a good young team, and the East is open. The East is wide open.
Wide open.
So I would say them, as like a sleeper team for the West. I don't know if they're a sleeper technically. I want to say San Antonio is going to be.
You keep saying this. I don't see it.
Because there is a leap that Wemby can possibly take this season, and if Wemby is gonna roll how he looks to be rolling, there isn't anything you can do to stop him on the court.
Okay.
So and he plays shutdown defense.
Okay.
So there is a world in which the Spurs win more than 40 games. Okay. That's on the table. And if they sneak in there, and Wemby's hungry, Wemby is ready to win. He's hungry. He wants to win. That's one thing I enjoy about him is basketball really matters to him.
Yeah.
Like, he's not half-assing it. He not, basketball really matters to him. And you can tell. He's emotional when he plays. Like, he plays with heart. And you don't have to worry about his effort or anything like that. So, I'm excited for them. The Spurs will be a good league pass team. Like, one of those teams that you're like, oh, my team's not playing today, but I want to watch something. So, throwing them. Another team I'm going to be interested to see is Orlando.
Yes, that is my sleeper team. Orlando is my sleeper team.
I don't think Orlando can be a sleeper, though.
Yeah.
I can't say because they made the playoffs.
Barely.
They've consistently made the playoffs.
Okay,
though.
Pistons are my...
Pistons can't be a sleeper either because they made the playoffs too. The Pistons almost took out the Knicks.
This is true.
I think...
Well, that's not fair because you said the Hawks, and I feel like the Hawks have been in there consistently.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Actually, no, they've been in the lottery. That's how they got... They've been in the lottery the last 2 years, so they have... Yeah, the Hawks are gonna be. I think the Hawks are gonna be sneaky good. I think that this season is. There's a lot of parity this season. There's gonna be a lot of parity. There are some teams that are gonna be bad. Like, I don't think the Hornets are.
Yeah, hang it up.
Yeah,
Memphis, hang it up.
I don't want to write Memphis.
Utah,
off.
Hang it up.
Yeah, Utah definitely. I don't think Memphis is going to hang it up. I think that because they're injured now, it's gonna be harder. They have a lot of injuries, and starting off the season with injuries, that's rough. So, but it also gives your role players a chance to kind of meld and get it together. So we will see with them.
Yeah, I got Orlando going pretty far. I just think that the loss that they had last year was so brutal, like on the psyche, that it's like, nah. It's like they want their lick back. Like, I got them with. I got them with. Let me get my lick back. So yeah, I do like them. I like Dallas.
Dallas is.
I like Dallas. I don't know if we can call them sleepers, but as far as the West is going to be tough, I like Dallas.
No, Dallas is definitely going to be good. And if Kyrie makes it back this year, they can be even better. I think D'Angelo Russell will be fine though. He has chemistry with AD already. They're not going to require him to do too much. So I hope it's a situation in which he does well, because I actually think Dallas has a good team. I think Cooper Flag has a chance to be one of the.
Is he rookie of the year?
Yeah, he's a rookie of the year. I don't.
No questions asked.
No. It's not even no questions asked. I think he's going to be rookie of the year, and I think he's going to live up to the hype. He hasn't shown anything that he's regressed or anything like that from college. BJ Edgecombe for Philly. Jumping out of the gym. He's great. Utah, I can't think of his name right now.
Don't worry. You won't be hearing much of it.
No, He's been good in the preseason though. I've seen him. I mean, I don't think Utah's going to do anything. I
don't know if we can even care about preseason because
preseason is a joke.
Mr. Connect 4 really played us last year.
No, that's not fair because Connect in the first month of the season, Connect shot like 40% from three, so he was actually great for a while, and then I think what happened is, and what happens...
Traded him.
No. It was even before then. I think what happens with a lot of rookies is they're not ready for the 80-game pace.
Yeah.
So by the time you get past like those first 20 games, they really get to feeling it.
Yeah.
So I think once they get to feeling it, and it's like, okay, well, this is really happening, a shift back to, the norm, I guess, or even even lesser play happens. So it just takes the time. It's just something all rookies have to work through. Really, because it's a different pace too. I mean, you're playing more organized shifts and everything in the NBA, so it's definitely a thing.
It is. So, our our current champions are playing today as well.
Yes.
Will there be a Thunder repeat? Will they even make it to the Western Conference Finals?
So, the NBA, parity is not a thing. Well, but no, I mean, parity is a thing in the NBA right now. They are the on favorites. They are projected to win over 60 games. Everything says yes, and I say no.
I say no. I say no. I don't see them having the hunger to get there again.
Yeah, it's hard to repeat. That's the thing. Like, it's hard to repeat. They have the tools to do it. I mean, barring injury, on paper, nothing changed from last year. Yeah. They rolled through teams last year.
Rolled through them.
Rolled through teams last year.
Yeah, they were on a mission. Like, we are here. Y'all gonna mention us.
My caveat is, I think if Halliburton doesn't go down in Game 7, I think that Indy wins Game 7.
I'm right there with you.
I think Indy was on the cusp of having the greatest, probably one of the greatest upsets in NBA Finals history.
Yeah. And
Halliburton blew his Achilles, and that was awful. I hated it because I think Indy had, and this may have been the only chance for Indy to. There's no guarantee anybody gets back to the championship.
Yeah.
And I think that would have been one of the best NBA championships in a long time.
Like, oh.
Yeah. So that's some offside, like, kind of hater stuff, but not really. But I think if it's the Field versus OKC repeating, I'm taking the Field. In the West is going to be a gauntlet as always. Your best hope is that them and Denver aren't 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Because you want them on the same side of the bracket, so they have to play each other in the playoffs before the finals.
Facts.
So Denver's going to be great this year.
Really? You think so?
Oh, yeah. 100%. Denver, going from Michael Porter Jr. to Cam Johnson is upgrade. I mean, Michael Porter Jr. was
consistent for them.
He was consistent. He was
their 18-6 guy. 18.6 rebounds.
Yeah. He was, but I think defensively, Cam Johnson is going to give them something that they didn't have with Michael Porter Jr. in that Cam Johnson is about the same caliber shooter. I think Michael Porter Jr. is a little bit better, but I think Cam Johnson was about the same caliber shooter as well too. So you're getting somebody who's the same size basically, who can shoot about the same, but also plays defense and is going to be able to help anchor your defense with Aaron Gordon and everything. So for whatever reason, Jamal Murray is actually in shape this year coming into the season. So we don't have 2 months of ramp up for Jamal Murray. Jokic is Jokic. Jokic would probably be my favorite for MVP this year.
Okay.
Unless he has some kind of crazy downturn, it's going to be him and Shea are going to be right there.
I have Luka.
Dark Horse Luka is going to be there. But the only way I could see Luka actually getting it is if the Lakers won, 50, 55 games.
Okay. I think we're a 60-win team.
We're not. I wouldn't say that. We don't play defense well enough for us to be that type of juggernaut. I do think there is a path for Luka, and there's already a narrative for Luka.
Yeah.
The NBA is very narrative driven, especially for MVP. So if the Lakers are top 3 all year, they're doing well, and the gap between Denver, OKC, and the Lakers isn't too big to where you say, well, this team won 60 games and then they had the best team on the court, and that's how Shea wins it again.
Yeah.
So it's going to depend. I would put very heavy favorites on it between Shea and Jokic, and then Luka's in there, and then Giannis is always floating around there somewhere too. If the Bucks are better than 40 wins, then Giannis is in there too, because Giannis is going to get you 30 and 10 and probably 8 this year. Something crazy. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think Denver is going to probably be the second best team in the NBA this year. From the East, The lights always seem too bright for the Cavs every year. I can't do this. The lights are too bright every year. Every year. So I can't do that. And the Knicks are the Knicks. They have a new coach this year. They got that going for them. So they're actually going to get to rest in between games and rest in game. They're not going to play 48 minutes. Yeah. So they don't have Tibbs there to run them through the ground. So the East is going to be interesting this year. On paper, it seems like the Knicks should be the favorite. Knicks and Cavs should be the favorites. But as you've seen in the playoffs last year, it's any given Sunday.
Yeah.
Indiana came out of nowhere, and they were hot at the right time, and they did the right stuff, and they made it.
All right. Let's wrap it up with our picks.
Okay.
NBA picks. We got 2 games. Rockets, Thunder. Who's winning that?
Where is it at?
It is in OKC.
Oh, ring night, too.
Yeah.
The Rockets are playing their big lineup, which is either going to be really good or really bad. Not really bad, but I'm going to give it to OKC. I think OKC probably wins that game.
I got Rockets being there for the upset. Because it's the most Houston thing ever. Like, let's ruin this for you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
nobody in Texas likes anyone from Oklahoma, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, Warriors, Lakers. Obviously, I'm Lakers.
Yeah, I got us winning, too. I
got us winning handily.
I don't know about that. Unless Luka goes off of 40 points or something crazy like that, I don't have us winning handily. I'm sad that LeBron isn't playing. Because anytime we get LeBron and Steph, like, they haven't not given us a great game.
Yeah.
So I miss that, and I'm not looking forward to that not being the thing anymore. But I think we'll win. Hopefully we win. I would pick us to win. But I'm sure the line isn't in our favor either, even though we're at home.
Yeah, so. It's 2.5 them still. So
2.5. 2.5 is nothing. That's Vegas. That's Vegas own. So
yeah. I'm assuming you have the Dodgers beating Toronto.
I do. I hope so. Like I said, I haven't looked at the Blue Jays enough to have a strong feeling on how long it'll go. I didn't expect us to sweep the Brewers, to be honest. I thought that this series is going to be trouble, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. It's hard to say when you win a series handily like that with the Brewers, who are probably the best team during the regular season. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It's going to be a series, and I hope we sweep them. I hope we sweep them up.
Get it out the way. Just
get it out the way
with the repeat.
With the repeat.
Thursday night we have Minnesota versus the Chargers. Who's winning that game? 2 pack of ass.
Yeah. Even if they lose, it won't be Justin Herbert's fault. It's never his fault.
It's never his fault.
It's never his fault. Who's quarterback in the Vikings? Is he back yet? Is JJ back yet?
Ooh,
JJ might be back. That doesn't bode well for them, but JJ might be back.
Nah, they're gonna stick with Carson Wentz.
I got the Chargers winning that game.
Chargers winning that game.
I got the Chargers probably winning by at least a touchdown, probably.
Yeah. Well, luckily for y'all Detroit Lions are on bye this week.
We're on bye.
Y'all can rest up for that wonderful defense we keep talking about.
Yep.
And we get to play the goddamn Packers. Y'all need us to win.
We need y'all to win. I'm sure the Packers are favored. I think the Packers are getting more respect than they deserve. I would still take them to. I still think they are the favorite to win that game. Yeah. I want the Steelers to win. Don't get me wrong.
The line is 3.5.
Oh, okay.
Packers way. So,
3.5. Yeah. Is it in Green Bay?
No, we're at home.
Y'all at home. Y'all home. Oh, home dogs win.
Yeah.
Steelers might win this game.
I need us to win this game.
Yeah, home dogs in the NFL this season have a high winning percentage. So I think y'all can pull it off. It's not. I don't think it's uneven. I think y'all can pull. If the defense shows up, I think y'all can do something.
Let's go. Well, that is a wrap. Thank you for tuning in for the first episode. Once again, I am Dee, and this is Dee's Arena, signing out.